Hello there. Sorry for the dark space here, but I'm in my patrol vehicle. And I apologize for not having a video up sooner. I know it's been almost a week. Well, it will be a week by the time this one goes up Saturday morning. As you guys know, the last video I made, I was telling you I'd been sick. Well, some things happened at work. The supervisor gave us 2 weeks notice. My area supervisor, the woman who doesn't take very good care of her men in my opinion, asked me if I wanted it. That's right, promotion. Be the man in charge. Handle everything. I thought about it. I ain't even gonna lie. I thought seriously about it. Looks good on the resume. But there was a few stumbling blocks. One, the area supervisor really does not do anything to help. She'll throw you under the bus in a heartbeat. Second thing, the money. Money was absolutely a joke. I would never do it for what the supervisor who's here is doing this job for. I don't know how he did it, personally. Not only is it not good, it really is an insult. So I had to pass. I was like, nope, I'll just keep my 4 days a week. The amount of time, effort that you have to put in as a supervisor and the amount of people that you have to deal with in this gated community, there's like 4 different people, and they all like to call up and change rules and things you do and stuff. Nobody goes through the chain of command. I really think if my company, St. Moritz, knew what was going on here, they wouldn't be too happy. But I'm not even going to open the can of worms. I like my job. I'm going to stick with it. Now, if the money was better, would I take the job? Yes, I would. But the money's really not very good at all. And like I said, my area supervisor, she'd be no help at all. But here's the interesting quandary. I said I would help. So I have to learn some of the basic things like payroll, scheduling, and a few reports that have to go out. I need to learn how to do those. So until we get a supervisor to come in, at least all the paperwork and stuff will get done. Which I don't mind helping out. What it means basically is I usually work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Every other Friday I work at the front gate, and then I work 4 days on patrol the opposite week instead of 3 days. What it does for me is it means I'm going to be working Thursday at the front gate, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday we'll all be on patrol, and the few forms and things that have got to go out on Sunday night and Monday night I can do at the end of patrol. So I get basically 8 hours more a week, which puts me up to 40 hours, which is fine, but I'm not getting any more money for this. It's just helping out. But the problem is, when she hires a supervisor, who do you think is going to train the supervisor? Yours truly. So 2 things are going to happen. I can almost guarantee this, though you never know. Never say never. One, she will hire somebody who will come in. I will do my best to train that person, and it'll probably be a rough thing because the guys aren't happy about the other guy leaving, my supervisor. They all wanted me to take the job. And I would love to do that for the guys, so that there'd be somebody here to make sure things get taken care of the way they should. But I'm not going to do it for the money they offered. I'm not. I've been a supervisor before, and this money they offered for this position, with the amount of stuff you got to do and the people you got to deal with, was an absolute joke, and I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to stretch my life out and pull my hair out, no pun intended, for just chump change. I've learned over the years that if you get in once, it never gets better. If you sign up for that, you never get more money. You just get more and more stuff you got to do, and they just heap it on you. So there's no way in the world I'm going to do this job for the money they're offering. But the other thing, and this is what my supervisor who's leaving thinks, she's thinking, my area supervisor, a female, is that once I get in here, I'm going to like the job and take it. That ain't going to happen. Like I said, the money is nowhere near good enough for it. Even though I would get 40 hours a week for a little, and I stress the word little more money, it wouldn't be worth the amount of time and effort, because basically you're on call 24 hours a day when you're the supervisor. That's what the job entails. You're the person in charge. And I'm just not going to do it for that money. Now, if she wants to cough up a couple more bucks an hour, I would be interested. But, so this kind of leaves us in flux. A lot of the guys aren't happy about it. And here's the other problem. We don't get a supervisor in by the end of June. There's one guy who's going out for a couple weeks. that's going to be having issues, and they're going to be hours that need to be filled. He's a 40-hour work guy, and he's going to be gone anywhere from 4 to maybe 6 weeks. And if he's gone 4 to 6 weeks, that creates a problem. Another guy who works the morning shift is thinking of taking 2 weeks off, and they might overlap. There's not enough guys in this post to cover that many hours being vacant. My area supervisor doesn't have any extra men at all. You can see the numbers are not looking good. So to be honest with you, I would like to circumvent the whole thing and not be the guy in charge when that happens. Technically, I won't be in charge either way you look at it, but I'll be the guy having to deal with trying to get the hours in. And I'm not going to do it for her because she's too unwilling to be motivated. I'm just not going to do it. I love my job, but I am not going to do it for peanuts, and I'm certainly not going to do it for free. You know what I mean? It just ain't going to happen. So there's been a lot of back and forth. That's why I haven't made a video. As it stands now, I'm going to fill in until they get a new supervisor. God willing, I will be relieved of this assignment before we have all kinds of problems with guys taking time off. Now, in a perfect world, that is exactly what will happen. But I got a gut feeling that's not what's going to happen. And if it comes down to that, there's going to be a come to Jesus meeting between me and the area supervisor, and she's either going to cough up the money or I'm going to refuse to do it. And if I refuse to do it, there's nobody else here that knows how to do it. While that's a bargaining chip on my side, it puts me in a very awkward position, and I'm not happy about that. And I'm kind of being forced into this whole thing, and it's not cool. But we'll see. In a perfect, absolute perfect thing, this would turn into not only a full-time job for me, but a much better paying job. We're going to have to see how that all happens. I'm personally thinking train wreck, but I've got my fingers crossed that we get somebody here and get them taken here and let them be the beast of burden. And if they want to do it for the little amount of money she's offering, which is another reason I don't think she's going to find anybody, because anybody who's ever worked as a supervisor in security would not do it for the money she's offering. She's so cheap, it's not even funny. It's not her money, it's not her company, but she's just horrible. Speaking of that, those extra days that I worked 6 days in a row, I did get all my time for that. But of course, she spread it out so that I really didn't get the overtime as much as I wanted. But I am not about to get into a big can of worms with her over that either. I got probably 95% of what I should have probably got. And that is about as close as you're ever going to get with this woman. Seriously, the problem is her, and we need to replace her. And then a lot of other problems would be fixed. But I digress. Anyway, spending time with the fiance down to about 6 weeks. Not cool. I am not happy about her leaving. I do have a small trip hopefully planned next week with her. The last week in May, maybe. Yeah, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks from today, or no, 12 days from today. Anyway, I've got a trip over to Orlando with her, which I'm looking forward to. And then we'll see how the rest of it all goes. So anyway, that's a quick update. Sorry it took so long, but I had a lot going on. I wasn't sure where things were going, and I was trying to focus on getting things figured out, so I know what I'm doing and where I'm standing. So for a little while, I'll be working 5 days a week, making a little extra money, and then we'll see how it all goes. Other than that, it's the same old, same old. Hopefully you're all doing well. Everything's going good for you. Like I said, we're getting to the end of my time with the fiance, so if you don't see me around as much, you know why. And plus, I'll be working that extra day and seeing how it all goes. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well. I'll catch you in the next video.